Morning, guys. So, like I promise, I'll explain about 39 features of what Soulfy has to offer now to date. So, we're gonna open the platform itself, the main platform. It's SEO'd for how to use website right now in Indonesian. So if you search those terms, you'll find the platform. Alright, we actually have two listings. This is the main one. So this is the machine, this is the platform that creates Soulfy websites, right? You read a little bit. It's more corporate. You read a little bit about what Soulfy is, which is a business blitzscale, and the company, how to contact, a little bit of a variation of the product, the look of the product, and this is where you check your domain name availability, and then you can continue to the process of purchasing from here, and it's gonna be done automatically when you make your payment with three-digit unique digit in the back. Some samples of the website you can click and open from here, yeah, like this one. This is a cracker, traditional cracker seller in Sumatra. We're in Java. Okay, so this is the site. The guy is not technical savvy, but we created in about 15 minutes. The logo, the menus, all set up for him. This is the main profile of the company. This is we call profile. We call this block here the article container. Contains featured information or product that he wants initial visitors to be able to see second after a profile. So this is featured. So this is a good one because he listed his pricing, which is one of the main material of our blitzscaling program in Soulfy, which is pricing. Okay, so let me continue with the first topic, which is the main site. We have few examples here. Okay, so but the thing is, our market here would probably be not likely our non-technical savvy customers to go through this process here. Okay, because this process here will consist of filling out form when you are checking out. Okay, but we can go into details into that if you guys have questions. Now let's go to the site. I'll explain a little bit here, and I'll show you guys when we go into the back end of the one of the website. Right here we have home, which is here. We're home. This site is responsive. As a matter of fact, the two block on the right is dedicated for visitors to immediately get exposed to what it is all about, because you have 1 to 2 seconds to know what it's all about before you jump to your next bus, before you get off on your bus stop, or before someone interrupt you, before you get a message on WhatsApp or social media, whatever. So you have these 2 quick seconds to know a little bit. This is the very important part that you want to do. Now you may be wondering why this block is transparent. Is because we want to really immediately get their attention to the back of it, which is the nitty-gritty of what we're doing and trying to do, which is make a sale, right? Or at least have a contact going on. This menu in the back is made visible from initial landing so that they can get curious and go ahead and either do one of the things here on the menu, rotary menu we call it. This is emailing, emailing to the official email that is set up in the backend, or you can check out their videos. Visual and video display is very effective for engagement right now. Right here is pages. Pages is like well, pages where you write a lot of things and you can post a lot of images, right? This is one of the tool that we use to get Google's attention. Has something to do with SEO. This is gallery photo, which is very easy to use. Okay, let me just show you an example. This is the email. While we go through it, you don't have to know who you're emailing to or the email address of the owner of the product. You just have to write your email address and the subject and the content, and then you go submit, right? And then this is the YouTube channel of the owner, whether it's his YouTube channel or anyone else's YouTube channel that he takes a URL of and paste in the back end of his YouTube gallery, and it will be displayed like this as a gallery of videos and sliders like here. Okay, so this is given when you buy it immediately, and this is done so that they don't have to do a lot of things after initial purchase, like ordering a slide video module and all that, right? And gallery module or video. So we thought of that and give it to them immediately. This is the pages section. So these are pages where you can post images and text at the same time. Alright, it's also responsive. Okay, it's very simple and light. Okay, these are the titles. Very simple, easy to use, as you can see. Okay. Now this is going back home. Alright. Now this is article. Article is different from page because article is this part here. This article are the writing that show up first when you load the page on the bottom here. Okay, this is article. So if you click it, you can see the list of article. And the difference is you'll get to see all of them, but in initial loading of the page, you only get to see the top 3. So you have to manage how you wanna which one you wanna put as the latest. Okay. This is business card. This is part of a Soulfy Blitzscale program. When you teach them the branding level, the leveraging level of the program, you teach them to have this virtual business card on the side and to create your own business card physically for offline activities. This is very important. A lot of them don't have this and didn't think of this, but when they do the go-to-market activities, they will miss out a lot when they don't have this business card. Now this one, as you can see, is one of the most important. It's really attracting your eyes with a little bit of animation. It's done on purpose because this is the ultimate communication means in the region, which is instant messaging through WhatsApp. Everybody has it, everybody loves it, everybody uses it, everybody checks on it every other second. So when you click this, it'll just bring you to your WhatsApp application on your handphone or on your laptop if you have it installed on your browser. This one is a link to your social media, which the guy chooses to be Facebook, and the other one is linked to your other external link, which the guy chooses to be local marketplace, which is Tokopedia. Now if you look at the color of these 3 icons here, they're colorful. They're colorful, and the rest of them are only in white, because these three icons are customizable icons. You can choose whatever link and choose the icons yourself. Okay, but the rest of them here on the right is default. But for Facebook, and there's another button that this guy doesn't turn on, which is Twitter. It's clickable, and that's how you activate it. All right, so this area here is the background. You can change this. This is very important for today's generation, because visual is what it's all about. It is done this way so we can attract their attention. It is done this way so we can engage with them. The rotary menu can be hidden as well, is for that purpose. So you can concentrate on the background and concentrate on the guy's brand, the seller's brand, which is this one. At least you'll remember this Crackers 202 significant, unique branding. Now the last part on this front end section is this timeline. You see this triangle? It's timeline, where you get to play around and engage with the content, which is set up this way so that it's not gonna be boring. The content will be scrolling here like this, and if you click it, it'll just open up what it's all about. This one happens to be posted in February 2019. You can see when it was posted. This is also an indication of how lively this website and the owner of the website is about updating the content. If you scroll further, you see another posting, which is also another article. I'm gonna skip most of the article and see if we can get to any more product posting. Okay, so that's all the posting that he has posted. I should be able to see more posting from the image gallery. Maybe he took it off, but let's check on the image gallery. Well, he got some photos there, so I have to check out why it's not showing up on the gallery. I'm sorry, on the timeline. But at the same time, let's check out the photos. So here are the photos of his product. Okay, this guy has gotten a bit more creative by adding text on the photos before posting it up on his Soulfy website. Okay, very easy to use, and I can take a wild guess that the guy added this text on his mobile phone with his mobile application that has text feature for images, adding phone number as well. Right, so that's easy, that's not too bad. Now let's go to my site. Okay, so I can show you guys the back end. Right, it's easy for you to access the back end is just by typing your domain and then /admin, and then I have the email and password here preset. Okay, the template is all the same for now, at least. This is something that we can work on going forward. Now we're in. Okay, we're in. Now you can see the difference, you as the owner. This is the menu bar that comes and go when you hover on the top section of the site. When you click on it, you can access settings. Okay, change the background, change the profile info, which is the part I discussed earlier, and update the system when we release new update. We're at version 36 right now, or logout. So when you go to settings, okay, when you go to settings, you get to this area here where you can change the themes, the menu color of the button, and the arrangement of the theme back set up right now, this theme here, but we have disabled this for now to focus on the rotary menu. We can work on this again later. On the bottom here you see some photos. These photos are supplied by Indonesia's most known photographer, Darwis Triadi. The reason is so that he can contribute to the community of small medium businesses by supplying original legal version of very good quality photos at affordable price, instead of for these small businesses to get it from Google search and using other people's image with watermarks, even without permission. So this is a good solution that we can provide. So if the user would like to buy it, he just have to click on it and then agree to the terms and then hit purchase, and we'll be getting notification. We'll contact the person, we'll collect the payment, and the person will have access to the original photo to be used on his website. Now this part here is the account where you set up the contact email. Alright, you set up the contact email where you want to receive your email from the front end, which is here. Alright, email is one of the most official and widely accepted means of communication professionally worldwide right now, still, before something else come up. Okay, now here the social media section, like you see on the front end before, you can activate your Facebook button. If you can see it here, we have turned it off from this side, which is the default section, and people use it on the left because initially we were given the permission by Facebook to pull the content of someone's status from someone's Facebook status to the timeline here. Alright, so we're not directing them from a link to go to their Facebook account, but instead we pull the content and display it here. But since the Facebook drama in the US regarding the use of personal data at the US court, they've done something that made us not able to access the user's content anymore. So we're thinking of getting rid of this, and plus we have created the custom link buttons on the left. Alright, so now this is interesting. I still have the Twitter button active, which is here. Let me try to click it and see what happens. There you go, nothing happens. This just happens recently, guys, that Twitter has decided to do the same thing as Facebook for some reason. I don't know, not allowing us to pull the content of posting of a Twitter content owner, not allowed to be pulled here anymore. So I guess that's kind of a natural sign saying that let's forget these features of taking content from the original platform here, but instead we'll just provide a link like this one here. Now YouTube is still here, but it has nothing to do with such API connectivity, because when you turn on the YouTube button, I'm gonna show you here, they'll just provide you with a form like this here, where you can post URL, YouTube URL only URL content on the link. You can also do that when you arrive first in your main backend panel, which is down here. This is where you can put your URL, any URL from YouTube, including yours or anyone else's URL. Okay, so that we don't have no problem with. And let's go back to settings. Here as well, you can turn on and off Instagram button, which is here. So Again, this is the same as YouTube. You just activate it and the button will show up. Then you paste your your Instagram username without the @ symbol and without the www whatever. Just the Instagram username. Okay. All right. Let's go back to settings again, and right here you can see the custom menus field where you can fill in the URL where you want the button to be redirected when clicked, and you can choose the icon. This is a bit tricky because right now it's kind of manual because it's fully customizable, so we don't have a dedicated button, right? So you can choose whatever site you want to link it to and create the link or get the link. We can help with the standard links like Facebook buttons, WhatsApp or whatever, but when it gets to something totally different like this one, I love photography, so I have created a button for 500px.com. Now if you activate it, you just activate the status here and then save it. Okay. Now this e-commerce setting button is for you to activate and request an e-commerce system to be hooked up and added to your site. This button is only for you to notify the call center, our call center, and we'll contact the owner of the website, and within 2 days after payment, which is about $350, you'll get an e-commerce button. Let me show you an example of a user that has gone through this and happily enjoying his Soulfy plus his e-commerce site. That makes it he has 2 websites. Okay, this is the button that is added right here for his e-commerce site. So when you click it, you get to see his store, which is our default .domainname.com e-commerce site. Now this is the e-commerce site. Alright, so it's basically like having another site added to your standard Soulfy website. When you hit this button, you'll go back to your profile or branding Soulfy website. Okay. Sorry, I made the link on the menu instead. Now, where are we? Okay, so that's the e-commerce. Now newsletter. Newsletter is here for you to get information from us. We have gone this far, but we haven't really activated the system, but it's there. So this is something that we have to work on. This section here is email related, so you can create your email from here with the assistance of this user interface. You don't have to go into your cPanel, create it from here, agree and create. As long as you follow the rules for you to create it. For example, you have to type in the right configuration of password with a capital letter at least, numbers and letters, then you should get your email. If you don't do that, you get a pop-up notification here saying no, that is not the right format, please try again. This part here is for you to look at. This is your email inbox panel. You go in and check your email. This section here still needs a lot of improvement. The appearance, user interface, and user experience is very limited and standard. Needs to improve it. I recommend all you Soulfy users not to go here yet for now. Just go use a mobile application like MyMail or Gmail application to access their email, or go through the browser, which is a domain name /webmail. This section here for you to manage the email accounts, okay, whether deleting email accounts or checking who are the email accounts or the user of email in this website. Alright, that's the account section, and then we go to profile. Profile here is the name of your site, title right here. You can edit it immediately right here. Okay, and your login email right here. Okay, and that is what's showing here in the business card. So whatever that is showing the business card is actually what you use for to log in. Okay, so that's how it's set up. I might have to do something about that differently, but we'll see. Oh, hang on. So we're still at the settings section. So at the profile tab and address, you add in your address here. I didn't put too many details here because this is my personal branding site, but for company or a business, you really want to add the details information, and this is going to be shown on your business card, like here, right? So you want to do that as a business or a corporation. Language is set here. You can choose, you know what, I don't know if this feature is still working, but let's see. Forgot all about it. Well, it is, but I'll have to look at it from the front end. Okay, so that's language where you can choose, and then password, right? You can change your password. You put in your previous password here, and then a new password and confirm. Then it'll change your password. This is needed when a new website is purchased with standard password, system generated and given to the new user. A profile is the profile section. Earlier I showed you like this one here. This profile section is very important. It's this container, first container content. Okay, now that's the profile. We've discussed about account and themes, and the other part I want to show you is this follower tab. Now a Soulfy website can be followed, like here, has 3 followers, and he's following nobody. But this only applies to your network in Soulfy only. You can only follow and be followed by fellow Soulfy users. Okay, so here I got 4 followers and I'm following nobody. Now if you click on the person or the link, you'll be taken to the site. Okay, so this is a feature that we want to add in, so you can contain or lock on fellow Soulfy users that may have interest on your service or product. Now, how do we do that? When someone is following you, you will get notification whenever this person posts anything, like status. Soulfy website can post status, which is very handy, or post photos or gallery, whatever content you are posting to the timeline. Your follower will get notification in email that they used to follow. Okay, now here's another one. This feature is a bit hidden. We'll make it more prominent next time. If you go to article, you hit article in the back end. When you're login, you can write article. The way you write article, you just plus add, click at the add button and write your article and publish it. This is the publish button. uh, this shows the status as being published. You can cancel it if you don't want to show it up. But if you go to the right, I have to work on this. If you click here, you can see that this is a very simple, but right now I can say it's very powerful for non-tech savvy users. For you to do your SEO, you add your meta title, feature here, content, meta keyword, and meta description. Before you fill it out, you'll see in gray out text hints on how to choose your keywords, how to fill it out. Okay, so I think that's all of it. Oh, let me show you something else. We have this button here. This feature here is preset. We'll have text going forward. We'll have text here for announcement, which is the initial point where we will introduce the Soulfy Blitzscaling program of leveraging, scaling, and getting funding for the users. It's gonna be the initial point. From here, they'll be interested and they'll click something, okay? And when they click something, they'll be brought to the section, okay? They'll be brought to the section where they'll get to see features or materials of to be learned from. We can add more materials, more features, or whatever we want to deliver to the site owners. Here, for you to change the background, okay, you have to be at the home base, and then you click here, and this will pop up, and you can choose what you wanna add here, and then you can resize it. Let me show you an example. Okay, for example, this one we can choose here, and it'll be displayed here. You can minimize it or maximize it. Okay, zoom it, whatever. Same with profile photo. You can choose here. Okay, like this. Profiling is very important for your branding and make your branding sticks out and be remembered. Again, you can resize it here, crop it, whatever, and then click OK when you're ready. You can twist it and minimize it, whatever you want. Okay, so when you're ready, you're done, you save it. Here you can post your status. Previously, we can post status, something like this, and then post it on your Facebook. But since the Facebook feature is turned off on this one, you can do it. But I think, yeah, you can for Twitter. I think last time it still works. When you post here, you can post it to your Twitter account. But we have to work on making it to show up on both Twitter and the timeline right here. Okay. Previously we had also Google Plus. As you know, Google Plus is gone. They're out. And here is the photo posting feature. You can add here, and then you choose, for example, an image here. It'll pop up here, and you can post. I'll just show an example, and I'll delete it. And the photo will be uploaded right there. Upload successful, and you'll see it here, and you'll also see it in the gallery right there. If you go to the gallery, it's in the gallery in the form of a gallery and slider. This is the photo we just posted, and it's ready for our viewers to see. You can post it here, or you can upload it from photo directly from your mobile phone. Now here is how you delete it. You see this, you scroll it, and then you delete it. You get a warning, and you go, yes, I want to delete it, and it's gone. Okay, going back to the previous main screen. at the bottom you'll see a URL, YouTube URL posting field where you can post a URL. Okay, let's show an example. I've been listening to Bryan Adams lately, so let's get a Bryan Adams video URL. No, skip ad. Okay, we'll take the URL here. If it's not a YouTube URL, the field will not take it, okay? It'll give an error message. You go post, successfully updated. You go here, it's on the timeline, you click on it. It's here, you play it, you'll play. Okay, but if you go to the YouTube gallery, you'll see it here. If you click on it, you'll play on a larger scale, and right there. And you can also slide to other YouTube video, right? And if you want to delete it, again, same. Do this, and you delete it. Bam. Easy. And our non-technical savvy users love it, but we need to get the words out. You know what? I think I have covered pretty much everything. Other features that we want to add is to get this hidden like this, and then timeline hidden and the profile hidden, so that you can really see what's going on in the back. We haven't yet done that, and we will. And that's about it. Alright guys, I hope that gives you a good clear understanding about Soulfy Blitzscaling platform, and let's see what we can do. Cheers.